We want to welcome all of you here on behalf of our family. We're really excited to have Romay joining the cheer squad.
Go, Romay!
You guys didn't know that she was a closet cheerleader. She's accomplished the half splits this year. So we're going to kind of do this as informal as you can with like a schedule. I'm here to welcome you. Myra's going to come up and speak. I'll say a few more words, and then we're going to open the mic up for anybody from the community that wants to speak. We didn't want to put anybody on the spot. You know, we didn't want to call it David Whiteman and be like, we expect a speech from David Whiteman. So not to pressure anybody, it's just kind of an open mic thing. So that's kind of where we're going with that. I'm going to hand over the mic to my lovely wife now, and she'll say a few words and go.
So basically, some of the thoughts that I had were, you know, Romay's been part of this church family, and it's become kind of her team, and she's had a lot of support from the Galena Bible Church here. That's the reason for having her here. So we really thank the Bible Church for showing her a lot of support. The Lady Hawks obviously having a really important role as far as being that, developing the friendships and the relationships there. We can't say enough thanks for the coaches and her teammates as well, playing that integral role and helping her develop as a person. But I also wanted to point out, Romay, that me, you, and Dad and the baby are your primary team. Okay? I don't think Whiteman would want to wash your socks or your dirty laundry, anything else. But you know, it's been so neat to be a part of the family discussion, discussing dreams at the table, learning how to work with this, working through challenges. That's been part of the structure, and we really appreciate that as a family. But basically, I also think about physically how you've grown over the years, your development. I can remember playing one-on-one with you and slowly losing my grip over the sport and getting to the years where we tied, and then I did the most logical thing I could possibly do without suffering defeat, and that was to get pregnant. So it'll be really, this could continue for a while, you know, if this trend continues. But anyways, it'll be really neat to see pushing new limits and getting tested in a number of different ways. That's just part of the experience. And of course, the maturing process, you know, your faith through your choices and your actions, striving to be the person that you can through your faith, and that's been really, it's been neat to see. But Dad said to me tonight, it's weird to be an upcoming college parent, and I had to agree with him, and then I looked at him and I said, you know, but you're the one that looks like you're a college parent. I have a ways to go. So I don't feel like I'm quite there. Maybe they have just for ladies in the gray, I don't know. Most of all, the community of Galena, we really appreciate the support that people have shown Romay through encouragement, even the criticism, and that's part of it. That's part of the process. Her coaches have been wonderful. They have been really supportive, and we've been glad to work with them. Of course, in the church, and thanks be to God for giving her some talent and allowing her to learn how to work through that and to develop. And when my voice starts getting to this manner, I know it's time to stop because there's some hormones working. But no, we're just thankful that everybody could be here tonight. Thank you.
I've had the great opportunity to be a father to Romay, and just so you know, I never had a grip on one-on-one, and that's why I refused to play. I had a grip on swimming when she was like 10 years old, but she wouldn't let me pass her. It was violent. We moved to Galena in 4th grade? 5th grade? 5th grade. And I was always impressed by how accepting her peers were and the other kids in Galena, and I didn't realize how true that was until I got an opportunity to grade some of their papers this year. And all of the friendship papers that mentioned Romay mentioned her as the crazy kid they wanted to change when we moved here. And the conclusion of those papers was always that they had failed and had accepted her anyway. So thank you for accepting our gifted child into your lives. We're proud of her, I think. And we're very thankful for just the support that you've given her. We're really excited to cheer her on as she goes on in her future endeavors. If you can read my shirt from here, you know she's not cheerleading at Hope College or Calvin College. At this point, my hormones aren't kicking in, but I am going to open the mic up for any community members or friends or strangers or whoever wants to come up and roast Romay.
This is very awkward because I tried to call all of you, not all of you about an hour and a half ago. And it's something that's very difficult for me to say, especially since it's gotten to this point. But after looking and receiving some information, you're 3 credits short in social studies. I'm really sorry for that.
Let's eat cake.
No, I'm kidding. But really, a couple of things I wanted to say. One is Romay was one of the first kids I met when I came here 4 years ago, and I asked her what her name was, and she very quickly told me it was Omar. And I called her Omar for probably 2 weeks. It was funny. I wanted to say that, and I also wanted to say that you on pain meds is one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. And, other than that, really, you know, I've seen you over the house, and I've seen you with my family and how you make them laugh and us laugh. And, you know, I just, we're all proud of you, and I just want to say I'm proud of you.
Well, apparently I didn't get the memo because she was keeping it a secret. I thought you were going to UAA, so I wore my jacket. But you chose not to. A few stories about Romay. Her first year or two here playing softball, she claims to have never played softball before in her life. And I remember her coach is so pumped that she was there because she was hitting faster and harder than the guys, outrunning them, sliding into first. And then kids would keep saying, she's never played before. What's she going to be like if she plays a few more years? So, and your brother, you know, you were obviously a much better baseball player than he was. But it's her attitude, and I guess my message up here as an athletic director is, no matter where you come from, you can do something. You know, you get loving parents, a strong community, a supportive school, and that work ethic. That's what it takes. It doesn't matter where you're from, and you got it. And good luck.
Myra talking about hormones, yeah. I'm so glad people didn't get to see us after the season was over because there were tears. So my goal is to not have any tears with this whole deal. But Romay's competitiveness came out when she first moved here and would play basketball against my young son, who was 4 years younger than her, in the pool. He would always go home and they'd have the hoop in the pool and she'd be dunking on him. And she was way bigger than him. And Dad, Romay won't go easy on me. And I was like, Romay ain't ever gonna go easy. I think early on, those of us that watched Romay on the court knew in junior high that she would probably go on, or at least hope that she would go on and try to play at a different level. And it was just a matter of when it was going to happen and where she would go. As a coach, I'm really proud of her. And like John said, it's pretty amazing the things that have come out of this community and the kids that have come out of here. You know, you think about it, Jenna was just playing in a national championship. We got Musher as the Gatorade Player of the Year, and Romay now signing with UAF. It's pretty incredible. The younger kids, as far as like goals in life, I think can learn from her. She had goals and she did what it took to achieve them. She put a lot of time. All these athletes are putting time outside of the season. During the summer, you see Romay working in the gym. You see Musher running down the road in the mosquitoes. You know, set goals and like John said, no matter where you come from, you can achieve them. It's pretty incredible. And I'm proud that we have another Lady Hawk entering Division II basketball. All we got to do is change green and gold to blue and gold. And she told me earlier this year she was looking at going outside and maybe playing outside. I was secretly saying, because I wanted her to go to UAF or UAA so I could watch her play for the next 4 years. So congratulations. Proud of you.
Hello. I just want to say that I used to go to the girls' practice all the time to watch them practice. Sometimes I would be busy at the house and doing something, and Dave said, "Aren't you supposed to be at practice?" I said, "Oh yeah." So I'd pray and run over, but I watched the girls' practice, and I really enjoyed it. They worked hard, really hard in practice, like they did on the floor. And I didn't get to go these last 2 years because they changed it to, what, five times? Once, anyway, and I couldn't get up. But I really enjoyed watching Romay play and the rest of the girls, the seniors back there. We'll miss all of you. But I just want to say congratulations, Romay, and play hard next year, which I know you will. And when I saw the cake, I said, "Oh, good, we get to watch her play." So I'll make it to your games.
So these past 4 years, I've been trying to figure out what Romay isn't good at. But I know she's good at laughing at me. That's pretty much all I know. But mostly, we have a lot of laughs together, and I can't wait to spend more time with her out of high school. She's made a huge impact on my life, and I'm so grateful for the friendship I developed with her over the past 4 years. On volleyball, basketball, in the weight room, Mr. A's, Mrs. Betterton's, just everything.
I know one thing Romay is not very good at. Romay, this was a long time ago. Remember when we went dog machine?
It's a sport.
It wasn't even her fault. It was a pretty good crash. And we had a lot of good laughs afterwards. And she felt really bad. She thought she did something really bad. Romay, it's been a pleasure watching you over these years grow up into the young woman that you are. Set the bar really high. You know, it is awesome to see what's coming out of this community, and you're just following in the footsteps of people ahead of you, and hopefully you're setting a good example for more to come behind you. If you know me very well, you know I don't know nothing about basketball, but I know enough that when I'm sitting in the stands and I see Romay do some crazy behind the back pass, and we just look at each other, did she just do that? It's been a lot of fun. And you're a great competitor, and I know you're going to do great at UAF, and I'm glad you're staying close so we can all keep an eye on you. So good luck.
So I'm with my dad on the whole dog mushing thing. That's pretty real. But so I really hate playing against Romay. That was the worst experience of my life, I swear. She just blocks me and steals the ball from me and just but I've learned a lot from her these few years. I really looked up to playing with her. been really fun. I know the team loves playing with Romay. It's been a really emotional, really fun year for all of us. Thank you, Romay, for making us a lot better, bringing what you do to the team. I love you.
I didn't coach Romay, but I was her boss. And I'm going to speak for the contingency that's probably sad to see that she's choosing the court over the pool. Correct, Mr. Harris? She's an amazing swimmer as well, for those of you that never saw that. She was a go-to gal for many years at the swimming pool, and I just wanted to commemorate her on her work ethic, which was amazing to me. I'd give her a job, and then she'd come back and she would have done 3 other jobs along with it because she recognized that they needed to be done. And I know that your hard work in life is what got you to where you are right now, so I just want to say congratulations and good luck with everything that you do.
A little speech. I don't know how long I'm going to do on it. But, thank you guys for coming. I just really want to say thank you to the community members for supporting me throughout my high school. I'm really excited to move on to the college level and like choosing UAF. I was really excited that I'd be so close to home. That way I'd be able to see you guys again, and that way you guys could watch me play if you wanted.
Of course we do.
But yeah, I'm really excited and just excited. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. It really means so much, and I probably can't say it good, but thank you guys.
Congratulations, Romay.
She's not in the wrong spot.
O-M-A-R.
No.
It's like a test.
Wherever it says parents.
Just leave that in the corner.